What's going on, guys? It's Revolutions, and today I'm going to be making a Black Ops 3 weapons tier list. Only because I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 3 recently, and I thought it'd be fun to make a tier list. And sorry if I don't sound energized right now, because right now it is 1:20 a.m., 1:21 a.m. So I thought I'd record a quick video. Okay, so starting off with the dredge, I would say it's medium. Like, it's not bad, but it's not really good. First guns in Black Ops 3 are very inconsistent, so I don't know how to feel about them. And next, you have the Brecci, which is obviously trash. Okay, I'm kidding. It is. Oh, shocker, it's overpowered. A semi-auto 2-shot to 3-shot shotgun. What were they thinking when making this? And they never nerfed it at all, I think. If they did nerf it, it definitely was not enough at all. Next, you have the 1911, which is really good. If you have a really good trigger finger, then this gun is just like basically a primary. Like, it could outgun most primaries if you have like a really good trigger finger. Next, the 74U. I would say it's good. It's not amazing, but it does the job. I don't know, I just feel really awkward when using this weapon, but it's good enough to use. Okay, the Argus. I would say it's medium. Actually, no, it's good. It's good. If you have good aim, then this gun could demolish freaking lobbies. The only thing is I find it a little inconsistent because I could be point blank, then shoot like hit fire most of the time. It would be a hit fire, and then it'd just get a hit marker. Or even sometimes aiming, it'll just get a hit marker from point blank, so I don't know what's up with that. Next, the Banshee. This is not a list on how fun it is to use, because the Banshee is really fun to use, but how good it actually is in playing with it. I would say it's pretty bad. It's an energy slug shotgun that takes a while to get to the target. So yeah, I would not say this is that good. Like, at this point, just use an Argus. And if you want to have some range with a gun, use a sniper or like an AR. There's really no point in using this unless like just for jokes or just want to have some fun and have some variety. Next, we have the BRM, which is really good. I've gotten like my first like 60 and 70 kill games with this. I know it's not that many kills, but I'm not much of a red gunner. But this gun is easily the best LMG in this game, or like one of two LMGs are really good in this game. Next to DBSR, it's bad. It's bad. The damage is really bad. You can shoot 2 shots pretty fast, but I just find it really awkward to use. I just cannot use this gun. Next is the Dingo, which I would say it's good. It has a fast fire rate and a decent amount of ammo, plus decent damage, so it's all around a decent gun to use. The nail gun. Okay, so for this, it shoots a projectile, and it takes time to get to the enemy, which I found a bit of a struggle to use. So I'd say medium. Okay, it's usable. It's easily the worst Black Ops 3 sniper, or maybe one of the worst snipers in COD history. Just the damage is so inconsistent. It just feels awkward to use. It's supposed to be a callback to like old school sniping. This is something that would be in Black Ops 1. Well, I guess it is the L96, but yeah. Next is the Draken, which with a sight on it, like Elo, it could be decent. It still feels awkward to use since it still has no aim assist, and what's the point of using a semi-auto sniper with no aim assist? It's like using the Shiva with no aim assist. Like, what's the point? FFAR, I'm gonna put it at medium because I've personally not used it that much at all. From the small time I've used it, I would say it's medium. But Galil, yeah, it's pretty good. I've used it a decent amount, and the damage is all around decent. The fire rate is decent, and all around just a good gun. My friend Special tried to argue this with me and say that it was good. No, this is not good. At the point, this is a Shiva. This thing is just basically a slower Shiva. Yeah, there's no point to use this. The Haymaker. Okay, this is very good. It's basically an auto version of the Brecci with a little bit of less damage. I'm currently trying to get this golden. This is my last one to get diamond, but you know, that's another thing for another video. Okay, I have not used this, but well, from what I've heard, it is bad. It has inconsistent damage and it's just weak, and it's just sad to see. This is a remake of the World at War MP40, the 2-shot SMG. And this is just terrible. It's like one of 3 weapons I don't have. The HLX4, I would say it's good. The only thing with it is after you shoot it and stop holding the trigger, it won't let you shoot for a bit. and then it will let you shoot. Not to get confused with the LVA, but it has a really fast fire rate. The recoil is not that good, but it's still controllable. HVK, it's good. It's very good. It has pretty strong damage and has a decent fire rate for the damage to actually be useful, and all around just a great gun to use. The ICR is, I'm kind of conflicted between good and medium. You know what? Let's put it in medium. It has weak damage, but it has really good recoil control. So it's like basically a sniper at that point. It just shoots super straight. The KN is good. It's good. It's the first AR you unlock in Black Ops 3, and it's still pretty good even after you unlock a few of the other ARs. The KRM, I would say it's medium. It doesn't have that much range. The KRM's not that good compared to some of the other shotguns on this list. Ooh, the Cuda. This is very good. I use this for it's like one of my top weapons on Black Ops 3. The Cuda is one of my top weapons on Black Ops 3. It's supposed to be like a futuristic MP5, and it holds that title great. If you're looking for an SMG to use, the Cuda is a really viable option. The KVK, also known as the A94, it's good. It's not as good as the BO2 counterpart, but it's still pretty good. It has pretty strong damage, and all around just is a good gun. Okay, the L-Car. It's a decent secondary, so I'll put it at Bash. The recoil's not that good, but again, a secondary can't have that good of recoil. At least a secondary auto pistol. The Locus. I don't know how to rank this because this is gonna be very biased. Actually, no. Okay, it's a good sniper. It's good because it has a really large ammo pool, which is 10 rounds, has very consistent damage, and it just feels comfortable to use. Ooh. The LV8. That thing is trash. You have to charge it up before you shoot it. So if you get shot at first, then you're just gonna die. The M8. Okay, this is pretty overpowered. It's overpowered because it's pretty consistent. As long as you hit all 4 shots, it's easy to get a one burst kill. The M14, I've never used, and also I never will be able to use it because it was a limited time weapon in Black Ops 3's life cycle. It's basically a better Shiva. It has a faster fire rate than the Shiva, and it has I think the same damage, 2 to 3 shots. But I've seen gameplay with it. The M16 is good. It's easy to get a one burst kill. It's basically a little. I'd say it has consistent one burst potential and has pretty good recoil. Not as good recoil control as the M887, but it's still pretty good. The Man of War. Just kidding. This goes in overpowered. This is like a 3 to 4 shot AR, and it has really good recoil, and this gun will never let you down. Marshals. I'm just gonna count it as a single marshal, and for that, I'd say it goes in medium. If it was double marshal, I would say it goes in good, but singular marshal, it goes in medium. MR6. It's not as good as all these other ones, but it's like on the brink of good. It has 20 bullets, I'm pretty sure, in the mag, and you can shoot it pretty fast. Not as fast as the 1911 because it has no fire rate cap, but still pretty fast. Okay, the MX Grand, it's trash. It is trash. You can't reload it manually unless you let out all the bullets in the magazine, which I find stupid because if you have one bullet in the magazine, you just have to shoot that with giving away your position because you can't kill with the MX Grand in one shot. It's literally just a worse Shiva. Ooh, the Olympia. This is easy top of the list. Easiest choice of my life. This thing is actually insane. It has decent one shot range, and even if you hit marker that first shot, then you have another shot to finish them off. Wait. Anyways, this gun's just amazing. I've made so many people mad with this. The PO6, it's pretty bad. You could get good with it, but it takes a lot of skill and just it's a charge up sniper, and it's really powerful. But the charge up is basically like the LV8. Like you're not gonna be able to get your shot off if it's like close range, or if they have like a locus or something, because you can't shoot immediately. The Peacekeeper, it's very good. As like no recoil, almost the same recoil as the ICR, but not as good. but also has better damage, like a lot better damage. So it's like really consistent. The Pharaoh, I've heard that people think this is good. It's not. It's not. It's a 4-burst SMG, and burst SMGs just aren't good. What's one burst SMG that is good besides the KSP in Cold War? Exactly. PPSH. This thing is actually just cracked, bro. Has decent hipfire control, as an insane fire rate, and it's just really easy to use. R70 Ajax. It's not that good. I feel like it should have better damage and better fire rate. It does have unlimited ammo, but that really does not make up for the damage and fire rate. The Razorback was insane when the game first came out, or in the beta, I forgot which one it was, but then it just fell down. Like, this would be overpowered in the beta or when the game first came out. I don't remember which one it was, but now it's just good. It's pretty good. 59 has to be the best pistol in the game.
Why the fuck you lying?
Just kidding. Freaking trash. It's sort of like the Banshee, but you need to hit 2 shots, which is no, it's just terrible. No point. Like, if you find this under a supply drop, you're gonna get very disappointed. The RK5, you know what? It's better than the at range. The MR6 is better, but close range, the RK5 just dominates. It's 3-round burst pistol, kind of like the Diamatti, but a bit stronger. I know Special's gonna get mad at me for this one, but just kidding. The RPK, I would say it's very good, as these is pretty good damage, and it doesn't have like it's not overpowered, but it would be if the fire rate was better. The fire rate isn't that bad, which makes it very good. The RSA, it's the only sniper in this game with aim assist, but has very inconsistent damage, and the fire rate is just stupid. Stupid as in really slow. The Shiva. The Shiva, if you hit your shots, it is very good. But for like the average player, the Shiva is just good. It's a 2-shot semi-auto AR, and that could be 1 shot in the head with high caliber. But it is a good gun. The Sten, I haven't had that good of an experience with it, but seeing how Raidaway tried to compare it to the XMC, and it actually did pretty good, I'm gonna say it's between very good and good. The SVG. This gun's good for trick shotting, but for just basic usage, I would say it's medium. It has slow fire rate, but you'll almost never get hit markers with it. The Vesper, also medium, because it has very high fire rate, but the recoil is kind of atrocious. The VMP, it is very good. This could actually compare it to XMC, just like the PPSH, but it's a bit worse than the PPSH because of the recoil control. The Weevil, it's bad. It has a decent fire rate, but the damage is super weak, which I do not see why you'd want to use this. Okay, we got to the XMC, which this is honestly just trash. Like, I don't know why you'd want to use it. It is overpowered. Like, this thing, if you find it in a supply drop, like, you're blessed. You were blessed by the freaking Black Ops 3 gods. The XPR, it is medium. Because you could spam with it, but it doesn't have the best damage. I would say it has around the same damage as the RSA. But the fact that you could kind of spam the XPR makes it better than the RSA. And also makes it better than the Dracon because you can actually one-shot, and they're both semi-autos. Even though the Dracon could shoot a bit faster, at least this one could one-shot. And finally, the last weapon, the XR2. For the XR2, it's not better than the M8. Okay, that's one thing for sure. It's not better than the M8, but it can still get the job done. And that's it. That's every weapon in Black Ops 3 ranked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment if you want to see another tier list, like weapon tier list, and like a different Call of Duty. Preferably not IW, AW, or MWR, because I have not played those Call of Duties. But yeah, peace. Moving out. I hopped in a phantom, man, I'm